Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Renaissance Unity. Welcome to all of you here in the sanctuary. Welcome to all of you joining in via social media. My name is Beth Gatchell. I'm one of your music team today, along with Donna Nowak on keys, Glenn Davis on percussion, and Ed Limmers on bass. Our opening song today is Spirit Calls. If you're comfortable, please stand with us and sing.
Spirit calls, come up higher. Spirit calls, singing happy leaf. Spirit calls, come up higher. God lifts us up and sets us free. Spirit calls, come up higher. Spirit calls, singing happy leaf. Spirit calls, come up higher. God lifts us up and sets us free. Sets us free. From all lack and limitation, sets us free. To realize who we can be. We are made in the image and the likeness of God. Spirit calls, so stand up and believe. Spirit calls, come up higher. Spirit calls, singing happy leaf. Spirit calls, come up higher. God lifts us up and sets us free. Spirit calls, come up higher. Spirit calls, singing happy leaf. Spirit calls, come up higher. God lifts us up and sets us free. From all lack and limitation, sets us free. To realize who we can be. We are made in the image and the likeness of God. Spirit calls, so stand up and believe. Spirit calls, come up higher. Spirit calls, singing happy leaf. Spirit calls, come up higher. God lifts us up and sets us free. Spirit calls, come up higher. Spirit calls, singing happy leaf. Spirit calls, come up higher. God lifts us up and sets us free. Lifts us up and sets us free.
Thank you, Renaissance Unity Band. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, I'm Reverend David. I'm the spiritual leader here at Renaissance Unity. And I looked out this morning and I saw we were blessed with the founding minister of Renaissance Unity. Would you just give a warm welcome? And would you just stand this morning, Dana? Just blessings. Tanya, you're already bringing out the best. Well, we want you to know here at Renaissance Unity, we are a positive, practical, progressive approach to spirituality, and that unity honors all paths to God and each individual's right to choose their own spiritual path. You know, this morning we have a very, very special morning. We've been planning for this for some time. I met Tanya Kinlow. I'm going to introduce her here in a second. About 2 months ago, and I was doing some research online, you know, for a particular symbol. It's a symbol right here on the front of the book. So I found this book called The Universal Laws of Awakening. I said, wow, that sounds like a like-minded title, right? So I said, well, let's see who the author is. And I went out, and it's Tanya Kinlow. Well, I didn't know who Tanya was yet. So what do we do these days? I went on LinkedIn. And as I went on LinkedIn, I says, oh my goodness, she's from right here in the Renaissance Unity area. So I immediately sent her an email. But we want you to know this morning that Tanya is a author, spiritual teacher, and that Tanya, she is the author of 4 books in addition to this book, The Universal Laws of Awakening. She teaches spiritual technology and lifestyle practices to free the mind of its limiting beliefs. TK had an awakening after several crises in her life. And it was one of those awakenings, and she had a vision with that awakening that just allowed her to know that really there's this spiritual dimension. There's a spiritual dimension which we're united with. And through that, she now has this deep passion that is the answer to us moving into this life of greater joy, greater peace. And it is the answer for all humanity. Would you just stand, Tanya, and let's just all give her a warm welcome. And it gets even better. She has brought along with her this morning her husband, Chef Craig Stevens. Craig, would you just stand and give him a warm welcome? And you may have noticed when you were walking in, the tables were all set up out there, and we had some really goodies, healthy goodies. And so Chef Craig has prepared those for us. Please stick around after the service and enjoy those together with us. So let's just move into that time where we affirm our first principle. This is the principle from which everything we teach here at Unity comes forward from. So let's just affirm this together. There is only one presence and one power in our lives and in the universe, God the good, omnipotent. Do you believe that? God has only good for your life. Only good for your life, just to realize that continuous spiritual evolution in your life. You know, an easier way to say that one presence and one power in your life, God the good, is that God is for you and nothing is against you. Nothing is against you. So in that knowing, let's just sing that this morning, our Unity First principle.
There is only one presence and one power in my life and in the universe. God the good, God the good, God the good, omnipotent.
Let's just continue to affirm what we know is so. So as we bring that up on the screen here, this is our community affirmation. So together, we are a dynamic fellowship centered in the active spiritual practice of love, truth, gratitude, and service to others. Is there anyone who is here for the first time? Anyone here for the first time? Well, we just have a lot of good old timers here this morning. So it's just good to see everyone here from Renaissance Unity, and we just honor you here this morning. And we know that Spirit is here to bring a very special message to you through Tanya's work and through our Renaissance Unity band. So now I'd like for you to join with us in affirming what is a powerful, powerful mission statement. So together, transforming lives through a consciousness of love. And now listen to the words of our vision statement. Our vision is an inclusive world where minds, hearts, and hands are connected in raising the global consciousness of love. Let me read that again and just take that in. Just be with this. Our vision is an inclusive world where minds, hearts, and hands are connected in raising the global consciousness of love. Tanya, would you say that's part of what you've witnessed in your vision? Absolutely. That's the way it works. That's the way it works. You know, here at Renaissance Unity, we don't teach that we have to go out and proselytize or try to convert somebody to our way of. We're just here to open our hearts and just allow like-minded souls to come together. So at this time, I'd like to invite our prayer chaplain up to read our daily word. And then after that, we will move into our meditation, and Tanya will come and lead us in that together with the RU band.
Thank you, David. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Can you just feel the energy in here today? It's just so bright and bubbly, and I'm full of it. It's great. So I'd like to now let us move our attention to the prayer box on the table next to the Christ candle. We affirm that every request will find its answer in perfect order. These prayers are sent to Unity Prayer Ministry each month, where they are then prayed over for 30 days. We are grateful, and we know that all is well. Today's daily word, simplicity. I pause to appreciate life's simplest blessings. Today I give thanks for the simplest blessings, the small things that bring a smile to my lips and a warm feeling to my heart. A hug from a friend, a cuddle from a grandchild, or a stroking the soft fur of a beloved pet fills my awareness with love. The sudden lift I get seeing a favorite person's handwriting in the mail, or the thrill of spotting a rainbow after a cleansing rain shower spark lasting happiness in my heart. These things and more remind me that true contentment is found in life's smallest moments. The everyday treasures that comprise daily life and draw me close to God. I focus on the simple blessings and grow in gratitude for my life's many gifts. Happy are the people to whom such blessings fall. Happy are the people from whose God is the Lord. Psalms 144:15. Thank you.
Good morning. Good morning. Today we're going to do the meditation music along with the meditation together. So join me. Center yourselves and breathe. I see in the center of my mind a golden ball of light. This light grows and fills the inner spaces of my mind and my body. It goes to my heart, and I feel the love of God. I am. I am one with all. Presence. Unity consciousness. I let this light grow from the crown of my head, through my face, my neck and shoulders, releasing all tension. It goes through my torso. My heart is full, erasing all sickness and disease. I am. Breathe. This light goes down through my legs, through each and every toe. It expands over this entire room. It covers the entire state, the world. My light expands to infinity. I am the universe. In this light, I am one with you and with God. There is no place where I end and you begin. I am. Breathe. In this space of oneness is love. Let from your heart flow out to all that is these blessings. Peace. Joy. Harmony. Love. Gratitude. Compassion. Receive it all back into you tenfold, 1,000-fold. Feel the greatness and goodness of all that is within you. I am. Breathe. Cover yourself, cover your families, cover the nation, cover the globe, cover all that is with the goodness of all that you are, which is all that I am in oneness. You are amazing. You are the light. We are co-creators of life. This is our playground. We play with the promise and the love of God. Breathe. Bring this light back closer to your physicality and be a powerhouse. You are the light of the world. Nothing is without you. Nothing without you is. Breathe healing into your life. Breathe love over all that you touch. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Breathe. With the awareness and presence of all that is, we acknowledge, I am. I am. And so it is. Namaste.
Call me naive, we're gonna be okay. Call me naive, but tomorrow will be better than today. And if it's stupid to see the good in everything, Lord, help me, please. Help me to be naive. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. See, I believe this life is something beautiful and sweet. Yeah, I believe the love pulls me to you like gravity. And if it's stupid to see the good in everything, I guess I'll plead. I'll plead guilty to being naive. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. And you could say I'm gullible, and I'm blind to all the lies and tragedies. I just think we focus all our time on the poison and not the remedy. Not the remedy. So call me naive. Say I'm living in a world of make-believe. Call me naive. But I don't know another way to be. And if it's stupid to see the good in everything, yeah, if it's stupid to see the good in everything, I say proudly, I'd rather be naive. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
Beautiful. Call me naive. I am so honored to be here. Thank you, Reverend David, Unity, everyone for coming. Thank you for everyone who's on Facebook and YouTube, who's also there. Be sure to comment and share so other people can be here with us and hear all this good energy and messaging and love and light that we have in here. This song, Call Me Naive. You know, today I want to talk about getting unstuck. How do you get unstuck? And the secret to getting unstuck. And I want today to be about we're going to get unstuck. When we leave here, you're going to feel transformed and light and airy because you don't learn by just listening. You learn by doing and by experiencing. So we're going to get into it. I love this song, you know, Call Me Naive. I believe it's going to be okay. I believe that the best is yet to come. If it's naive to believe that good things are going to happen, call me naive. Has anyone been around people as you start to transform in your life and then your old friends don't want to be around you anymore because they say you're naive? What are you talking about? I have some friends in And my kids even had done this. Mom, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about real life. I'm like, I'm talking about real life, okay? That, that the reality is that we're all one. The reality is that we're all one. And so to get unstuck, there's three things you got to know first. And I'm going to read the mission, or I don't know which it is. There is only one presence and one power in our lives and in the universe, God the good. So you have to know first that we're all connected. There's only one. You have to believe and know that. That's the first premise. The second is that there's a divine intelligence. There's the ether, the spirit, dharma, however you call it. There's a divine fabric of intelligence. And that the third thing is that your thoughts, how you think and how you believe, what you believe, when you impress that into this divine intelligence and fabric of one, you can create that which you think about. So the secret to getting unstuck is knowing that you can't be stuck. How are you going to be stuck if we're all one and we're making decisions together and everything's in motion, the law of change, vibration, everything's in motion. It's impossible to be stuck. So being stuck is then what? An illusion. What's real? I'm talking about the real reality now. I'm not talking about the five senses reality. Okay, the horizontal plane. We have done all we can do in the horizontal plane. We know everything with our five senses that we can do. And if you feel stuck, it's only because you're not familiar yet or have not gone to the next realm, the dimensionality in the vertical plane, which is we're all one, so that you can break through. Because again, you can't be stuck. So the reality is you can't be stuck. It's an illusion. What is an illusion? An illusion is, and I had highlighted it so I could, something that is wrongly perceived or understood by the senses. For example, time is an illusion. Okay? Let's talk about illusions a little bit more, and then I'm going to talk about time. When people say, this is another thing people don't like to hear outside, you talk about time is an illusion, the world is an illusion. What does that mean? We're all one? What are you talking about? Time is, well, an illusion is something that you perceive differently than someone else. So we're all here in this existence right here together, but what you're seeing and perceiving right now, there's a whole different background than what I'm seeing and perceiving right now. So therefore, we can all be in the same room thinking we're having the same experience, but it's our perception of the experience is different from other people. And in that way, everything is illusion. What you think is different than what someone else is saying. So you want to soften up your understanding and start thinking of things in the way of spirit and oneness, right? So what's real and not what is an illusion. So if time is an illusion, your perspective is an illusion, I call this pink. Maybe you call it burgundy. Maybe you call it fuchsia. The reality is whatever energetic vibration it's resonating on is what it is. Whatever you call it. I don't care what you call it. Reality does not care or exist based on what you think. So when you can turn your thoughts to what reality is, now you're in alignment and in connection with what is good for you. You can't be stuck. It's impossible to be stuck when you realize this, when you come back into the reality, the real reality of what is. So when people say everything's our illusion, bring your mind back to that concept that you can't be stuck. You've got these three understandings. Time is an illusion. Did you know that it takes 8 minutes for the light from the sun to reach us here? So by the time you see anything, it's already happened. It's already happened. Think about it. So the only thing that matters now is the present moment. In this present moment, if you're not in the oneness of it all, it's already behind you. The magic, the key to being unstuck is to remember, one, you can't, but then to get in the space of oneness, which we did in the meditation. So this room is already juicy. It's delicious. It's filled with that ether, with that stuff, with that divine thinking stuff, which it always is, but our awareness of it isn't there because the illusion of life takes us away from what's real. So now, because we're here, we're aware, we've meditated, we're saucy, we're all one. Now we can, that's one, we're one, that's the first understanding. Now we can use this divine intelligence, this ether, to impress our thoughts and desires into it. So, because we're doing this real time, you're going to participate with me. You can't help it because we're all one. I want you to go into your mind, go into your heart, and envision any problems that you think you have and put them in a little medical doctor bag. Just throw them all in there. The bills, the relationship you're looking for, anything that's anyone you're not forgiving, anyone you're asked to, just put it in the little bag, in the doctor's bag, throw it all in there and put it by your feet. And then see the rest of everything outside of that bag is infinite potential. Think about what you want. Health, call it health, energy, love, peace, inner peace. And because now you're impressing those thoughts into this divine space, they are happening. They are manifesting for you right now. You can't be stuck. You can't be stuck. There's a scripture, consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, when you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work so that you can be mature and complete, not lacking anything. When you are stuck, that's James 1:2-4. When you are feeling stuck, first, you can't be stuck, so it's an illusion. So awareness is key. My awareness, I can't be stuck. Okay, let me get to reality. How do I overcome this stuckness then? We go into the divine, we impress what we want. We've just become unstuck. Your awareness of this, that you keep this with you throughout the day, or when you forget, take some deep breaths. And then when you really forget, consider it pure joy. Because if you think you're stuck and you can't get out of it, trust me, all things are working for your good because we're all one. The only reason you don't know that they're working for your good is because your glasses are dirty. It's because things are obscure and you're thinking that this isn't real life, and it is. So you just got to bring yourself back to center. Consider it pure joy, because those things that are coming at you, they're just to kick you up to another level. I'm going to tell you, when I had, this big awakening and these visions and started to come, I was stuck. I was living in an illusion. I thought it was real. It was a real divorce. It was a real hard time at work, crazy boss, racist boss. My kids got in a car accident. My son is a quadriplegic right now. It's been 13 years. I was thinking, what? How am I going to get out of this, Lord? I don't even want to be here anymore. And things started happening. God said, what are you going to do? You got to be here. Your family, your kids, you've got to be here. And it clicked, and I changed all of my priorities. I was able to get centered. The good thing about being stuck, even though it's an illusion, all illusions, everything is meant for your good. Even illusions, especially illusions, because they wake you up. It was like, you can do anything you want. And then when I got stronger in this connection, things started coming to me. Resources, we got approved for Medicaid, we got, people would help, we had fundraisers, I met interesting people all over the world. And then we move on. And then I met my husband now, who's amazing. And he's a chef. When he was making brunch this morning, I was like, I see how lucky I am. Thank you, God. So, and things at your lowest point, if you stay, patience. Of Course in Miracles says, if, and I'm going to paraphrase, but if you have faith, you can afford to wait and wait patiently. Perseverance, just like that, because perseverance will help perfect you. It's a good thing. See, we try to think of things as in terms of good and bad. That's the problem with the world, this horizontal plane. It's based on reward and punishment, as if it's good and bad. But all things are. All things are for your good. So we get into this mode of what's bad versus what's good. We feel competition instead of compassion. And then we think we're stuck. It's an illusion because we're just on this plane. So perseverance, faith is key. We're all one. And when you know you're all one, I like to say we're too big to fail. Seriously, there's always help. It's just not true. Fear, my other law, fear and love, two emotions, fear and love. And when you're doing things from a place of fear, you're not acting in accordance with what's really in your purpose. And you feel it. You're stressed out, you're depressed, you're whatever. But on the horizontal, people are more comfortable with being afraid and with what they know than doing the difficult thing to get unstuck or to be free. But that's just all an illusion. It's always possible. Always. It's always possible. Whatever you want, we keep going. There's a song that I like, and it's called The In Crowd by Gregory Porter. And I won't sing it for you, but the refrain goes, I'm in with the in crowd. And it's a jazzy song, if you could imagine it. I go where the in crowd goes. I'm in with the in crowd. I know what the in crowd knows. You're in the in crowd. The in crowd is just a knowing. It's not exclusion. It's not exclusive. It's not excluding anyone. It's just the knowing that you're one, the knowing there's a divine intelligence, the knowing you can impress your thoughts into that. You're in the in crowd. Positivity, love, creativity. You can't be stuck because you're in the in crowd. If you're stuck, then come on back. Come on back into the in crowd because it's an illusion. We're all one. So remember those in that song. If you ever go get it and play it, it'll make you happy. It's got an upbeat and it's really the reminder that we're all in the in crowd. Separation is also an illusion. That there's dimensionality that we have that if we can pay attention to it, it will change our lives. So I want to talk a little bit about the law of dimensionality. And so I wrote these universal laws, and this law of dimensionality, I didn't know, coming unstuck when you realize it's all a fiction and how to grow. There's a million ways to talk about it or come at it. But when you're stuck, usually we think it's about time, time or resources. And I'm going to tell you again, both of those are illusions. And I want to read a little bit. Time and movement are in relationship, but only movement or vibration is a universal law. Everything vibrates. And so time moves in relationship with our true selves, not the reverse. Said differently, time is a byproduct of dimensionality used by the five senses. And I want to just spend some time here because when you realize this, you'll never be stuck again. that time does speed up when you're having fun. Time does slow down when you're bored. Time, you can use time to manifest what you want or to overcome anything. Stop thinking that time is happening to you. So this is part of the law of dimensionality. This is the dimension beyond the five senses. Vibration is what holds this, that ether, that divine fabric. So when you're out, infinity, eternity is timeless. So when you're centered, time does not matter. Stop acting like I don't have enough time or time is working against me. Like time is doing it to you. You are the master of time. When you can change your perspective, you're not being used by time. You use time. You use time. You make it speed up. You make it slow down with your intention, with your conscious awareness, with your unity mindedness, with your miracle mindedness, with a place of love and vision from within to without. That's how you can't be stuck. Because every power you have, every power that all of us has, is non-form. It's not something that you can touch, feel, see, taste. Every power that we have starts with a thought. This is true. This is a universal law. It's if you read about anything about success, every spiritual tradition, everything at all, it's the mind of God. It's your thoughts. How do you turn your thoughts into things? And this is all things. So if you want to do anything, you start with your thoughts, and then you go back, and then you connect with your mind, and then you go back beyond that, and you connect with the mind of God. Then you're in the universal. Now what you think, now you're making sense. Because you started with the right information. You started with all that you need to know. You're getting the right vibration. And when I talked about, it takes 8 minutes for light to come from the sun here. That present moment, this present moment awareness is instantaneous. It doesn't take 8 minutes. The vibration, the message, the signal that we're getting from the universe, from God, is instant. There's no lag. So whenever you need an answer, when asking it is given, it is right here now. And this is also going to be helpful. Because the present moment is all that matters, you create the future right now, period. I love saying that. I believe it, and it has a ring to it. You create the future in the present moment. There is no future. There is no past. These things are just memories. They're in this ether also, right? That eternal space. They're gone. The only thing that is affecting right now and the future is what you do right now. You want to lose weight? It depends on what you eat today. You want to get a certain job, learn a certain skill, pick up a sport, you got to start today. You want to start running? You got to take the first step. You want to get strong? You got to lift that weight. Everything starts with a first step, but it's only what you do right now in the present moment. So we're getting unstuck. I want you to, in this last few minutes, remember the bag of troubles that you have. Just remember it. Don't pick it up. Leave it. And I want you to take this exercise with you as you go, that as you visualize, because again, everything starts with a thought. This is real work we're doing here, people. This isn't make-believe. We're doing it. This is happening. This energy of love, our problems are over there. We have all of the spaciousness for whatever it is we want to create. And I would say let's together focus on, let's heal our bodies. That light is going through our bodies. It's going through our families. It's going through our communities. That sense of healing, because you heal with your mind and thought. So as we think it, so it is. This is real work we're doing here today. okay? So leave the bag if you can, and do this every day. Do this all the time. Do it throughout the day. Leave the bag aside. Let's see all the other light of infinite possibilities. That's just a few possibilities. A few possibilities that you haven't been able to find a way out of. Leave them alone. Your direction into all of the other possibilities. Get present. Breathe in. See what the universe is telling you. What hits are coming. What direction. Watch who comes into your life. Watch who's going to call you. From this moment, when you go out, you stay in this place, in the vertical and the horizontal, centered in the cross, or however you think about it, right? That sacred geometry. You stay centered, you will have answers coming to you. You can't be stuck. It's an illusion. Forget about it. Put it aside with your bag. And then when you go out, trust me today for the rest of the day and the rest of the week, if you let it, feel the momentum in your life start to go upwards. Open yourself so that you can receive the messages that are coming to you. And the last thing, just as a physical, because that we're doing this is real, is that you receive this information, this divine fabric. That's how you know what to do. The reason that we feel stuck often is because we ask and we pray and we put out, but we don't receive. We don't set ourselves up. We don't open our receptors to receiving. We're not listening. We're not watching. We're not centered. As you give, you receive. As you give, you receive. Let yourself give and receive. I had this debate with my father. It's not better to give than to receive, I say. You can't continue to give without receiving. This is the cycle of life. This is the infinity sign. This is the energetic flow of how it works. You give, you receive. Everything ebbs and it flows. This is the divine order. So, and the more you give, you receive 1,000-fold, especially when you're in this space of goodness and delicious love and unity. So, as you leave here today, be sure to ask for whatever you want. Put it in this fabric. You're already open to receiving. Receive, receive, receive. And bless, 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 bless. And all is well. And so it is. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
and pitied every wrong. Long as I live, while troubles arise, I'll hasten to his throne. 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 I'll hasten to his throne.
Do you feel like you've been to church this morning? Amen. Yes, absolutely. Do you love your inner being? Yeah, and we know here at Renaissance Unity that we're here as that, to express as that, and to allow God just to express itself in greater and greater ways through you as you. Do you believe that? Yeah, well, we're here to support that. We're here to support each one of you in your evolution to expressing more and more of that within you that just wants to come forward and sing its song. You ready? I have another question. Do you think that you attracted this morning Tanya Kinlow? Absolutely. We all attracted her. There was something in our heart that desired for this morning, that desired for everything about you. Do you know when I called Tanya and I had the first conversation with her, she did not know who Unity was? Think about that. Think about that. We have so many more to attract to our journey here at Renaissance Unity. So, you know, in Unity, we know that prayer is this high communion with that inner being, as that inner being. And so this morning, our prayer chaplain is Verena, and if you have a prayer request and you just want to stand in the presence and know the truth of your being, and know the truth of each one you're praying for, she's here for you this morning. Verena, also, another gifted soul, will be presenting a revitalizing sound bath and singing bowl meditation for your personal healing needs today at 12:45 to 2 p.m. Love offering is $30. So if you just want to stay after we enjoy those goodies from Chef Craig, Verena has even more to offer you this morning. You know, it was back in, I think it's October time frame. David Kramer came to me and he says, I have a passion for this place, this center, become a healing center. And he says, and I know the work to do it with. He said, I have a passion for the work of Joe Dispenza. And he started that mission, and it is thriving. And so, David, I'd like to invite you up to just share a little bit more about what will be happening on Thursday, May 4th. Thank you, David.
Good morning, everyone. This is a morning of possibilities. Yes, I'm so delighted to be here today. Thursday, 6:30 to 8:30 p.m., we are going to experience Dr. Joe Dispenza's The Blessing of the Energy Centers. We will begin with some education and teaching to give you a deeper understanding first. Then we will have the meditation. Lastly, we will have a discussion about the energy in the room, our personal change, our thoughts, etc. If all of us had a radio in our hand right now, we could tune in to 95.8 if we did. But we are tuning in all the time, every day, mostly unconsciously, to things. And if we're having a frustrated or difficult day, that's the information we're putting out and then bringing back in. Our time together will be spent more deeply understanding that and experiencing that. And lastly, I'll tell you that in my preparation for all my Joe Dispenza work, I had 23 audios and videos to listen to, and the goal was to internalize this before you go. And one of the things I listened, although I did all that work, an independent thing on YouTube was a testimonial. And there are many testimonials, and this was a life, health, changing testimonial. And with Dr. Joe's work, you do it every day, long meditations. But he asked the person who was healed, what were you doing in your meditations? And she said, the blessing of the energy centers. And he just slapped his right knee and said, I knew it. Thursday, 6:30 to 8:30 p.m., the blessing of the energy centers. I hope to see you there.
Thank you, David. We honor your ministry. You feel like we're having some fun at Renaissance Unity? Yeah. So on Friday, May 5th, we're going to continue with a little fun, 7:30 to 7:15. We're going to have a baked potato party. All right? Cheryl is organizing. If you just raise your hand there, Cheryl. Cheryl's organizing a baked potato. We'll supply the potatoes, and we're just asking everybody to bring a topping for the potato, and we're just going to continue this journey of having fun. We definitely attracted Tanya to Renaissance Unity, and I'd like to ask Donna Nowak, our board president, just to stand and tell a little bit more about something else we have planned together with Tanya.
Yeah, so how many of you saw posters on our outside windows when you came in today in the parking lot? Yes. That is something that I've been thinking about, putting up posters for us to announce so that people knew that we were a spiritual community. And instead, God just handed us on a silver platter Tanya T.K. Kinlow, who happened to have posters already, and that we are bringing her here because of the match that was already made for us. So you talk about watch, listen, wait for the call. David was looking for a symbol, found it on a book that Tanya wrote. He finds out that she's local. We start the conversation. It just so happened that she was looking for a venue of where she could have a series on her new book, which is The Laws of Awakening, and everybody got a handout today. This is a 6-week series that will be held here starting on May 18th, go through June 22nd. And we're hearing that there's quite a buzz already on social media. We need to know that there are 55,000 followers that Tanya has already. And we would like to give ourselves the first crack at it. So we opened up Tanya has done so much of the work on this on Eventbrite. So if you wanted to get out your phones right now, you could click on that and be taken to a site where you can register for the series or one class at a time. The only people who are getting it at the price of $30 is if you're a Unity member. That doesn't just mean that it's from our Unity. That means it could be other Unity people are going to be seeing it. So take advantage of the opportunity to reserve your space and pay for it by the 18th so that you get the discounted price, which is 25%, and then stay in the social hall afterwards where she's going to be doing a book signing today, and you can ask any questions while you're here, while you're eating the wonderful food bites prepared by Craig, who's also going to be preparing food for us at each of those 6 weeks of classes. So it's kind of hard to beat that kind of thing. So thank you, TK. You're just making such a wonderful difference already.
Yeah, definitely. So I'd like to invite the ushers to come forward at this time. And Tanya, we affirm exactly what you said. It's as blessed to receive it as it is to give. That they're part of a oneness. They're part of a oneness. And so knowing that we have freely received all that is God, it's all there for us, as Tanya was teaching this morning. There is an infinite supply. And through this practice of freely giving, we just can awaken in greater and greater ways that this is true, that this is true. So let's just take it to our hands and let's just bless our offering together this morning. Divine love through us blesses and multiplies all that we are, all that we have, all that we give, and all that we receive. Freely I give and freely I receive.
I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more trouble, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God. I let go, I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more trouble, no more strife. With my faith, I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God.
I'd like to invite the children to come forward now. Hank?
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
Good morning, everybody. So today in Children's Church, we worked on what we think and what we feel. And each one of and we learned sign language, American Sign Language. So who wants to go first? Allison, do you want to go first? Can you give Papa Hank? Okay. Tell them, well, you do the symbol first, and then we'll tell them which word it is. Okay, can you Xavier, can you step back so your brother can be seen? Okay, come here, step up front. There you go. Do it again so everybody can see you. What do you think that one is? Well, what does rain, is the feeling? Sad, sad. So that's the sign language for sad. Everybody practice. Okay, so if you encounter a deaf person, you know how to say you're sad. Okay, let's see. Isla, which one did you and Kitty want to do? Come up front, come on. You and Kitty do it together, remember? Your two hands together. Show like this, yep. Can I hold Kitty? Can I hold Kitty? Okay. Which one is this? Face everybody, face everybody. You teach everybody. Okay, everybody do this with their hand. What word do you think that is?
Happy.
Happy. Okay. All right, Rayanne, you want to do the next one? Here. So, here. So, go ahead, Rayanne. So, put your two hands, yeah. Can you have any idea what that one is?
Content.
Being content. I'm content. okay? And then Papa Hank, which one did you want to do? Okay, what do you think? He's covering his eyes and he's coming down across his face. No, no.
Everybody should know that.
Everyone.
Because it's me.
Yeah, it's his personality. Who knows Papa Hank in this room? Okay, so what is he most like all the time? Shy. He's a little shy, right? He's joyous, but he's also shy. Okay. And the one that I'm doing, because I am so proud of all of these kids. So anyway, have a great day. Happy Sunday. Oh, Xavier, did you want to do yours? Come on, up here, honey. Okay, do you remember? Turn around. Do you remember which hand singles you were going to do? Remember the two flat hands? Oh, this one. Okay. Cover your hands. Here, let me have these guys. Put both of your hands over your heart. Put both of your hands over your heart. Okay, what does that mean? If it's, your hands are over your heart. Love. That's what he wants you to know. There you go. Good job, Xavier. Sorry.
Okay, let's all just stand and sing our peace song.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as creator, family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now, now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
And now together, let's just affirm what we know is true in unity. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. And be sure to come the next 2 weeks for a series on infinite supply. We're going to do a 2-week series with the talk titled Infinite Supply. Have a blessed day. It was perfect that each one of you were here today by divine appointment. So God bless you. God bless you. Have a great day. Enjoy our goodies now.